I am your host, KendyK, all day. That's what we're doing today for this episode of Shop Talk. It's the end of the month, and it's time to celebrate those channel wins. Thank you all for being here. Let's say hello to some of the content creators who are already gathering. Welcome in, Sandra, James. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. We want to welcome also Gemini Diva 79. Thank you, Gemini Diva, and thank you for moderating this stream with us. We want to celebrate a win straight out the gate. We want to celebrate Jerry G. Jerry G. Thank you, Jerry, for chiming in. You responded to one of the comments and let us know that Jerry G has a very special channel win to celebrate today. Jerry G is celebrating 1,300 subscribers. And friends, if you want to join us, you just come right on up. Check in the comments and look for that link that has the word StreamYard in it. And speaking of that, y'all, we've got our special guest is here with us. Let me make sure we got all our visuals in place for that. And friends, coming to the stage at this moment, y'all, that's what we're doing today. We are celebrating a channel wins. And we have a very special channel spotlight today, shining a spotlight on a small and new creator. Y'all, she is not new to us, though. She is just like family for us. Y'all, we're going to be talking with creator Life with Wanda 5537. And friends, we're going to bring her to the stage at this moment. I'm just giving her a moment to get everything all set up on her end, because that's what we do as content creators. We connect, we collaborate so that we can all grow our channels to and through full monetization. I'll tell you what, the Sunday edition of Shop Talk is one of my favorite opportunities to connect with creators, to reconnect, because that's what we do for every episode of Shop Talk. Every episode of Shop Talk is live Q&A for the YouTube content creator. Thank you all for joining me for this special Sunday edition. We are celebrating our May channel wins, and we're also shining the spotlight on one of our fellow creators. Y'all, that's why we call it the Content Creator Collective, because we are working to support all of these creators, because you can do YouTube on your own and you can grow your channel on your own, but y'all, it's so much sweeter. The journey is so much sweeter, and it's easier, I would add, when you are working with other creators to connect and to collaborate in order to grow your channel. We want to welcome in more creators are joining us. We want to welcome in D Bossway. Hey, y'all. Hey, thank you for joining us for this special May edition, channel win edition of Shop Talk. I think we're ready now. Thank you all for being here. And friends, every episode of Shop Talk is live creator Q&A. So if you do have any YouTuber questions, go ahead and begin to drop those in the chat. And don't forget to put a question mark behind it, because that will help to draw my attention to it. This stream is being powered for you today by StreamYard. And we want to welcome also Brenda Huckabee. Thank you all for being here. Y'all, the Content Creator Collective is here. And so is our very special guest, Life with Wanda. Hi, Wanda.
Hey, KendyK, how are you doing?
I am wonderful, wonderful. You look amazing. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for being our creator spotlight for this. It all just worked out well. It's the end of the month. We always celebrate channel wins for Shop Talk at the end of the month, celebrating all YouTubers. Everyone needs some encouragement. And then it just worked out. It was a great time to also spotlight one of our Content Creator Collective family. We're spotlighting Life with Wanda 5537. Wanda, welcome in and happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you too, KendyK. Thank you.
You are so very welcome. Well, I just want to give you a moment to get accustomed to this. Do you do a lot of live streams on your channel, Wanda?
No. This is probably really maybe like my third or fourth
interview.
Maybe third live. Yes, ma'am.
Interview, so no, but you do an awful lot of live streams, though.
Well, I mean interview. I'm sorry. Interview. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I want you to just calm down and relax because we're family
Okay.
here. Um,
Okay.
enjoy this. This is y'all. This is an opportunity. We're all learning as YouTubers. I'm yet a small YouTuber myself because YouTube considers anybody with fewer than 500,000. Y'all, that's half of a million. Anybody with fewer than half a million subscribers, YouTube considers them officially a small YouTuber. So I've been on YouTube for 2 years. Wanda, about how long have you been on YouTube?
A year and a half. No,
Okay.
Thanksgiving will be two.
Okay, so you started your YouTube channel in November. Yeah, I just celebrated my second YouTube birthday at the end of January. And y'all, your
Okay.
YouTube journey begins on the date that you first uploaded your first piece of content. That becomes your YouTube anniversary after 1 year, and so on and so forth. Wanda, tell us a little bit about your channel for those who may not be familiar with Life with Wanda 5537.
Well, my channel is pretty much all about my life. What's going on over here. So over here I do a little bit, I do gardening. That's my main content, along with doing devotionals just about daily. When I have the energy to do it. I crochet. So I do have some. What happened? I
You're
do
good.
have some. Okay, I do have some uncompleted projects dealing with crochet and the diamond painting. So, and a little bit of cooking at times. My husband is like the main cook, but when I feel the desire to cook, I'll share with y'all.
Okay. Okay. So I heard a lot there, Wanda. Here I am. I heard a lot
Okay.
there. I wanted folks to get an up close and personal with Life with Wanda. So just like me, you're a lifestyle channel. You are sharing bits and pieces of your life. Gardening is a big part of your channel. And I love it because we're just around the corner from summer. Tell us a few of the things that you have planted in your garden. And you do a lot of raised beds, you do hydroponic. Y'all, she's a for real gardener. And can y'all tell that I am all linked into Wanda's content? And her and hubby have some watermelon wars going on. Go ahead, Wanda.
Oh yeah. So right now, yes, that's the latest. The watermelon wars. He did his way because in the past he's done the buckets or even totes, and it was not successful. So he wanted to design his own bed. Instead, this year I took the tote, and so we're gonna see who's how it's gonna go. I do have some cucumbers. They are about 2 inches big. Let's see. Tomatoes going on. I got beans going because beans help to fertilize the soil along with the tomatoes. Got some herbs. Can't do nothing without no herbs. And of course, y'all know I got my fruit trees.
Ooh, what
And
kind of
grapevine.
fruit trees?
So my biggest producer was my Alberta peach tree. I call him Albert. Well, he got infested last year with the the peach. No, the peach. It was dealing with the peach. I can't think of the disease. So Albert was probably like about 11 feet tall, and I trimmed him down. So I did not get anything. Yes, he's about 7 feet tall. I trimmed him back. I didn't get anything. I have a nectarine tree. Got a few. The animals got them all last year. 2 plum trees and 2 grapevines. One is a muscadine, then one is a regular grape. That's enough. Trust me. Then we got the
Now
watermelon going on.
I love a glass or two of muscadine wine. Do you do muscadine wine with your muscadine grapes?
We sure do. We do.
Do you see my eyebrows Life with Wanda 5537. Y'all, can you see
Good.
that she is a for real gardener? For real gardener. And I love that about your channel. And then you also said that you do some devotionals, or you do some crocheting. Now,
Yeah.
I used to could crochet as a little girl. My mama taught me how to crochet, but yeah, I haven't picked up a crochet needle. The only time I did a couple of months ago when I went to visit my mom about a month ago or so
Okay.
ago. That was the last time I picked up a crochet needle to give it to her and some yarn.
Oh, it's easy.
I have not crocheted, but I saw you were making some little round. I'm like, no, all I know how to do is go in a row. I don't even know if I know how to turn to do the next row behind
Crocheting in
it.
the round was the hardest thing for me to be able to crochet a beanie, but I finally got it again. It was on YouTube.
Wow. Wow. So it sounds like you have gifted hands for growing things. You've got a grandbaby that you're helping to raise as well. And I love that. I'm totally locked in your channel. You're a woman of faith. You're a wife as well. Friends, I want to introduce you, if you're not familiar already, with Life with Wanda 5537. And tell us what prompted you to start your YouTube journey?
To start the channel was entering a gardening competition, but along with that, I also wanted to share a little bit of myself. And because I felt like at the time, people, not just women, needed to know that part of me or about me, and just kind of like raise awareness and some of the things that I went through dealing with that particular issue. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And thank you for being so transparent about that. And are you enjoying the YouTube journey?
I am, because it's my voice. And I'm gonna say this. It was like, I think I was into it for about a month or so. I felt so free. It was like a part of me that was buried has come out. I was
Yes.
going to work with pencil and paper. Whatever came across my mind went down on that paper, and I may have expounded upon the idea, but you have a voice, so use it.
I love that. I absolutely love what you're saying. YouTube is an opportunity for everyone. As a YouTuber, you are your brand. You have a voice, and it's your voice. You can do whatever you want with your channel. And I'm a lifestyle channel as well. But tell us, for those, I'm going back a little bit for those who are gardeners, what zone, I know that's the thing for the garden community, what zone are you in for your gardens?
You have to rep your zone. You have to know your zone if you want to start gardening. I am 7B. I am
Zone 7B.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Zone
ma'am.
7B. And you already said you have cucumbers already. So when did you start your big plant, or do you do transplants? Tell us a little bit more about gardening.
No, I did see. I did. I started everything from seed, and I forgot. I got the strawberries. Now the strawberries, I'm gonna be honest, my seeds didn't germinate. Because it has to go through something like a stratification process. But while we had the strawberry plants for $1, and why not? So I got 4.
Wow. And are they growing?
They are. They are growing. Yes, ma'am. Before the
Wanda,
buds do them.
right now, I know with tomatoes, because my daddy is deceased, but he had multiple in-ground gardens, every
Okay.
vacant lot throughout the community. I call my daddy a community gardener before that was a thing. He always planted full gardens. My daddy had a wife and with 4 children. There were 4 of us, and so we always were putting things in the freezer and my mom was always canning tomatoes and things like that. I was just raised with fresh vegetables. We had a grapevine in the backyard. And I
Mhm.
miss all of those things. But I call my daddy one of the original community gardeners before that thing was named community gardening, because he
Okay.
always gave things away for free, right? If you wanted okra, just bring your knife and come on and cut your okra.
Oh
If you
yeah.
know whatever was there was available, greens, all of that, all of those things. But one thing that we never were able to plant, I'm from the Midwest, was watermelons. We tried and we never were able to get watermelons. I thought they had to be like in a hilly part. Midwest is very, very, very flat, but I don't know. You
Okay.
said you were trying to do watermelons though in like a 5-gallon buckets or in plastic tubs. Wow.
Yes. They started growing, but the vine would be like 7 feet long, and the tomato I'm not tomatoes, but the watermelon will be small. But it just never they never got big. So and I mean, granted, anybody who wants to start a garden, your first year may not be successful. I can take, for example, my sister. She got into gardening. Her first year, she came along and planted everything under the sun for a community garden. Guess what? She was very successful. I'm like, I'm still sitting out here struggling, and you got everything, stuff that I haven't even grown. But I mean, you're gonna have some failures, you're gonna have some successes. You just have to keep at it. Find
Yes.
out what's wrong. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? And remember.
Yes, absolutely. Wanda, I want you to, I want folks to get a feel for your channel and feel for the things that you offer. You also have done, started giving us great content with diamond painting. I
Yes.
learned from you what all the little, I would call them all the little pieces, but you said those are called drills. I'm like, oh my goodness, Wanda is teaching me so much about diamond painting or diamond art projects. Share a little bit about that and how you got interested in that.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay. There's another YouTuber on here, Mona Sifton Soil and More. She is a gardener as well. So Mona crochets as well, but Mona also does. She got into diamond painting, I think, at the end of 2025. And so
Mhm.
Walmart, I was going through this section, and I'm like, "What is this? What is this?" But they had it on clearance, so I was afraid to try it. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait. But in February, March, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a go because it was on clearance again. But Mona, just she inspired me. And I just wanted to see what it was all about. But actually, I'm enjoying it now. I'm finding some things on clearance. I'm trying not to become one of those who buy 50 diamond painting kits. But if I see some, I'm gonna buy them. They're gonna be giving away as gifts. Cause ain't no way I could do all of that. It takes time and patience to do it.
It's funny you mentioned that, someone who buys a whole bunch of diamond art kits, and I have not finished one. To be honest with you, Wanda, I have not been able to finish one. But now I'm realizing, because you talked about some of the drills being square, some of the drills being the little pieces
Yes, being
being
around.
being round. You talked about how you can section off pieces. Like y'all, check out Life with Wanda 5537, because she is sharing what brings her joy, her gardening, her sharing and imparting to people of faith, and don't we need more prayer and faith, and just talking and learning how to strengthen our faith walk? We need all of those things. I love the gardening content coming from you. But yeah, I was one of those people. I have tons of them and have never finished one. And I think I now understand what my issue is. I think I am choosing projects that are a little too advanced for me. I need to maybe get a diamond kit. And you did unboxing. I saw you do an unboxing and you were so excited. I could literally just feel your excitement. And you opened the little envelope with the diamond on the little envelope with the directions inside. It was just amazing. I love
Oh,
your content. I love how you show up as a YouTuber, as a gardener, as a woman
Thank
of
you.
faith, as a wife, as a grandmother, all of the things. Thank you for being you in these YouTube streets. Wanda, share with us. We're all small and new creators, and we're just working together. That's what Shop Talk is all about, is creators
Okay.
helping creators. Would you tell us, what can we as YouTubers and viewers of your content, what can we do to support you and the growth on your channel? What do you need most from us?
I need at about 617 subscribers. I need subscribers and I desperately need the watch hours. Now I've been trying to make the content at least, let's say, at least 8 minutes or longer. That way, when I get monetized, I'm not gonna say if, but when I get monetized,
When you get
YouTube got something
monetized.
to work with. Yes, YouTube got something
Yes,
to work with. So yes,
yes.
but I need the community and I need the watch hours. So I'm trying to make content. I make content basically about what I do. But like I say, sometimes as a side tangent, if something is kind of like affecting me, I'll address that issue kind of like without being too personable, maybe in detail. So yeah. So but
Yeah.
that's what I need.
Okay, I heard what the appeal has been made by Life with Wanda 5537. Y'all, she is a new YouTuber. We are all new and small YouTubers. There are still so much for us all to learn, but one thing that we know, we can work better together and we are stronger together. So let's put our collective muscle behind this content creator, Life with Wanda 5537. Y'all, she has over 600 subscribers, folks who are already locked in to her content. And if you're not locked in, please lock into her content. Life with Wanda, make sure that you drop down into the comments and make sure that you add your channel handle so that you can continue to collaborate and share your channel out with other folks so they can connect with you. I have put my special link down there. Put those two letters together, those two small words together,
Is it
and then you'll be able to. It will automatically. Nightbot is working with us as our AI virtual assistant. So if do you see my two words put together, go ahead and
is
just
it
you put
all
those.
day?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. So every few minutes, if you would just continue to drop that, then you can
Okay.
help to share out your own channel, because that's how we do
All
it, y'all.
right.
As a YouTuber, you are your own brand. Nothing
Okay.
fancy over here. Tell us, what do you use as a content creator? How do you record content or go live? Using what device? What type?
I use my Android, my Samsung Galaxy. I use my Android, and sometimes, like when the memory was too full last year, I would mainly use my laptop. And I have a ring light.
Yep.
I don't worry about the mic too much. I don't worry about a mic. But and I do have a pistol grip tripod, and I do have a camera, which I have not. I have not even learned how to use it yet, but I got it as a backup when the memory gets too full on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and dealing with the diamond painting, I understand a lot of y'all, and I 100% agree. Y'all need to be seeing me instead of like right here. Y'all need to see what I'm doing. So I understand it. So I don't know if that's a height issue on the tripod, but I mainly do the. Sometimes I do diamond painting when the house is quiet, so there's like late at night, or early in the morning. But like when I go live, so I still will use the laptop to go live or my phone to go live, and I do have a what do you call it? I have a help me out here. I do have a tripod. So I guess the phone probably needs to be angled down. So I'm still learning. So
Aren't we
yeah.
all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? But the one thing is sure, for sure, you are still showing up. And that's the key, is that
I'm trying.
consistency. It's
I am trying.
remain consistent. And friends, the more you do that thing, the more you will grow. And so I didn't even know how Wanda was going to share this. Y'all, this is me. Life with Wanda 5537. She's a YouTuber just like us. She does a lifestyle channel featuring her gardening, featuring her faith-based devotionals, featuring her um, just being a wife, being a mom, a grandmom, for real. And she says, hey, she does crafting sometimes over in the night. That sounds a lot like me because I like to do scratch art. Um, and I feel
Oh,
like maybe you and I should collaborate and you share more about your information about doing the diamond art projects because
okay,
I haven't been able to finish one. So yeah, let's collaborate on that. That's what we do, y'all.
okay,
Collaborations is one thing that the YouTube CEO said last spring, that if you really want to grow your YouTube channel, you've got to do two things. One is be consistent on your channel, and then collaborate with other
okay.
content creators. So that's what we do here on Shop Talk. We talk a lot about being consistent. And so thank you for showing up on Sunday. I want to thank all these YouTubers, content creators who are already chatting with us in the chat because they too are being consistent and all are here to grow their channels to and
Okay.
through monetization. And I'll tell you, Wanda, now with a little over 5,000 subscribers on my channel in 2 years, friends,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I use as well.
Okay.
It's my cell phone. Is my
Okay.
primary device for recording. This same
Okay.
cell phone and a $20 ring light to get a little more light on the situation. It
I
can be
know.
done like you. Now I've not invested a lot. I have AirPods. I use those as a microphone sometime. I have some Beats. One of my friends gave me those as a Christmas present. Sometimes I pop those in. But for right now, I have nothing. I am just using my laptop as a backup device, and I'm just
Mm-hmm.
using the microphone from the laptop. Y'all, it works. I was able to grow a channel and am growing a channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, do sound is the most important thing, right?
Yeah.
I always remind creators that when you think about your camera and the view that you're giving your audience, you can address that a lot by just taking a soft cloth and wiping over the camera lens on your cell phone, on your laptop. That will address that a lot. And then do just like Life with Wanda, invest in $20 to me would be the max you need at this moment for these ring lights because they now
That's
have
it.
some for $7.99, $9.99.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, it's really easy. And
I would
yeah,
say
I do
reward
have
yourself.
yeah. Huh?
I would say reward. Well, for me, because I didn't buy everything all at once, I kind of rewarded myself when I got. I say as far as subscriber wise, I rewarded myself and bought myself like the ring light. I bought myself the tripod. Not all at once. It doesn't take much to get started. Just your phone.
It doesn't take much to get started. And Wanda, well, let's take a moment and I want to make sure that we're celebrating some of the other creators. Creators, I have dropped the link in the chat if you want to join us on stage and share your channel win for the month of May. If you're celebrating anything, we're also celebrating Jerry G. He has made it to 1,200 subscribers, working on 1,300. I hope I didn't
Congratulations.
say that wrong. Jerry G is one of those good guys from Mississippi. We just Jerry G from the SIP. He's repping the SIP today. Yes. And Sandra James says to you, Wanda, they need you over here at their house so they can learn a few things about gardening. And I know Sandra James has fruit trees as well. She lives in California, so she has citrus
Oh,
trees. Yes. And they are lovely. They are lovely.
okay.
Let's take a look at let's share some of these other channel wins that we're celebrating today, if you don't mind, Wanda. We're
Okay.
celebrating a first
Oh, that's
YouTube
true.
anniversary. Simply Debbie Sue. She is a quintessential Southern lady, and she celebrated just a week or so ago her very first year on YouTube. So shout out to you, Simply Debbie Sue. And here's someone that you should know. It's Wanda, it's life with
Oh.
and one of my favorite playlists. This is probably the thing that drew me in first, more than anything, is her devotionals. And Wanda, would you share with everyone what made you start doing so many of your faith-based devotionals?
It was sparked that. Well, I was part of a challenge last summer, driven by Poetic and Cosmic Goal to create
Miss Poetic
100
Tears.
videos. Yeah, Poetic Tears and Cosmic Goal to create 100 videos. I'm thinking within 60 days. And so I'm like, wow, man, that's a lot. They didn't mean shorts. They meant at least 8-minute long videos or longer. And so I was already doing the gardening, going live a little bit, doing the shorts. And so I'm like, I need something to give me that compilation of at least 8 minutes. So I got together like 3 or 4 devotionals, and then that's when I got into InShot. So I will use InShot. InShot is free, y'all.
What is InShot? You just said something. I think I've heard it, but what is that?
It is a
Editing.
It is an editing app. So to make it last a little bit, or to make it that 8 minutes or longer, because Cosmic was really looking at it. I added an intro, had my video, then had the outro, and then just try to make you a better content creator by being accountable,
Yes.
showing up each and if I was showing up each and every day, I don't care what I had to say. Whether devotionals was one, then I went crazy with my garden, my mama's garden last summer. So I was creating creating just about every day to do the 100 video. I got done before the 60 days was over with, and I was proud of myself because it was some work. It was some devotion to that.
Some devotion to the devotionals.
I'm serious, because once it was over with, I'm like, I'm not going to stop. So I just kept going. Like I said, it's a way for me to get my word in early in the morning or throughout the day, and to share with my community and everyone who comes across my channel. So, and I'm going to keep it going. Yeah, that's it.
Keep going. Thank you for sharing that. See, that's what we do here on Shop Talk. It's just creators supporting creators. So we've now learned about a new free editing app that you might want to use. I use for editing, because I have an iPhone, I use iMovie, and then I also use YouTube Studio. I edit in YouTube Studio. For instance, I uploaded my vlog for my lifestyle content on my weight loss journey. I uploaded that to Unlisted early this morning, and I'm going to release that tomorrow. And so I'm letting it marinate with proper hashtags on it overnight, so that we can maximize the reach of that content. Sandra James says that she is familiar with InShot as well. And she was using it for family collages. So lots of different ways that we can use that. Lala is vibing with you. She said 100 videos.
Yes,
that demonstrates a heck of a lot of consistency. Grant's faithful GOP1 journey says, I still only use my laptop and my Android phone. Yeah, friends, I am living proof that you can fully monetize your channel using your cell phone. Y'all, the cell phone is a computer. That's why they call them smart phones, because it has a microcomputer processor inside of it. And my iPhone, it has 3 cameras on it. Yours probably has 3 or 4. Okay.
Yes,
y'all, they have front facing, back facing, and panoramic. Okay. It is good enough. Y'all, and this is $1,000 computer in our hands. Don't forget that. Y'all, these cell phones are ranging from $800 to $900, over $1,000 for these phones, right? There is no reason why you cannot accomplish a YouTube channel, and I'm living proof that it can be done. Do I have goals to get more camera technology? Sure. But friends, I'm still figuring out my cell phone. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm okay. I'm okay at this moment right now. And Wanda, tell us what content you're working on for this week as a YouTuber.
I'm still working on the devotionals. I have so basically I'm gonna kind of change it up a little bit. The I'm not gonna release the topic, but I'm switching it up. I'm gonna do a compilation, as in like what basically do a compilation of all 4 or 5, and give my takeaway. And if I can relate to it, I'll share. So that's
All
gonna,
right. All
And then last night, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I didn't drop it. I did some what do you call it? Ooh, what we have
Sure.
for breakfast? Omelets.
Oh,
So yeah, I was in the kitchen. I was up to about 1:30 this morning, prepping for some omelets.
that sounds
So
delicious.
we're gonna try to do a video on it the correct way. Hint, hint.
Well, if it works out or not, y'all just being yourself. Just be
Okay.
yourself. And I am not the best omelet maker at all. So therefore I end up calling everything a scramble.
Okay. Okay. That's something
So
we
if it
discussed
doesn't
this
work out,
morning.
then you retitle that as a scramble, and
Okay.
everyone will enjoy that with you because it's happened to us all. But yeah, KendyK hardly ever makes omelets because that's not my vibe. One of my friends in college, she was the omelet maker, and so I watched, but that didn't help
Okay.
me as an omelet maker. Let's share this. Let's shout out some other creators. So if you're interested in being one of our creator spotlights, like Life with Wanda 5537, and one of our first creator spotlights was Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey. Go ahead and point your smartphone towards the QR code on the screen, and you'll be able to leave me your email address and a way for me to connect with you, and I will be right with you. Y'all, you can be a creator spotlight. Remember, Shop Talk comes to you with live creator Q&A 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and this, friends, is our Sunday Sunrise edition. Here are some more of our creators that we're celebrating. Lala, the high vibe coach. Y'all, she is super, super, super close to reaching monetization. Y'all, let's put our collective muscle behind this content creator because y'all, I do believe in the principle of reaping what you've sown. So make sure that you're sowing your efforts into good ground. And Lala, friend, she was up this morning doing some yellow juicing with pineapples, and Wanda, yellow watermelon. Yellow watermelon. She's a Georgia peach. She lives in the
Okay.
great state of Georgia, but she is able to get local produce. Apparently, do you remember that, Wanda? Do you remember the bomb pop trucks, ice cream truck coming through the neighborhood? Do you remember that?
You're gonna be funny because you what's where you it's fun. We still got it going on.
I love that. I love that. You know, when I'm in the Pacific Northwest, there is an ice cream man and his truck is old fashioned. But y'all,
Yeah.
he pulls up. He's kind of amped up his game though, right? He brings that old truck that takes folks back to their childhood, and now he does corporate events. Okay, I have booked
Okay.
him myself for work purposes, and it's a good time. Okay, you schedule him, and he pulls up and he starts playing the ice cream music, and everybody ventures outside for some ice cream and conversations. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But Lala, I said all that to say this. Lala, she apparently in Georgia, because the produce abounds this time of year, she is able to get watermelons. The watermelon truck just comes down through the neighborhood, and you just stop and get what you want. I would love that. I went to the farmer's market yesterday, but I would love, and I have not had a yellow watermelon in years. Whew, I would
Really?
love. Her yellow watermelons look so good, and she was mixing them with pineapple and so many other good things. She is a juicer. She is a plant-based lady for real, for real. She also does rebounding. Y'all check out her channel, Lala, the High Vibe Coach. And also, let me introduce you all to Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. She is a retired lady. You know, I live part-time in West Tennessee, and Mrs. Paula lives with her husband as a retired individual. I'm jealous. As a retired individual in Northeast Tennessee on the other side of the state. So shout out to these content creators, y'all. We are celebrating wins. Y'all, please go ahead and drop your channel wins so that you can be a part of this celebration as well. Friends, here is Grant's Faithful's channel. He is sharing his weight loss journey. He and his wife Christie are the parents of an autistic child, and they have also lost a child, and they are sharing that journey as well. And they are now avid hikers and just loving the content coming out from Grant's Faithful GLP-1 journey. So many comments coming in. Gemini Diva says, Wanda, I can't make eggs to save my life.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy.
Let me ask you this. Does your husband, you mentioned your husband being the cook in the family. Does your husband ever help you to create any content? Do we ever get a sneak peek of hubby?
In a few, hubby did. Okay, when he did his garden, I had him doing that. And then I think when he planted the strawberries, we went in the backyard. I did that. And I was like, do you want to explain to the people what you're doing? He's like, no. But I want to give you all a sneak peek into, because of 2 years ago, we both were going through. That was before I became content. We were both going through. So I've shared my journey. I want him to share his, but in timing.
Yeah.
You hit me over there.
Or not. I have a son. Yeah. I have a 20-year-old son. He's in college, and he wants no part of YouTube. And I'm keeping sacred those things that are most important to me. Okay. And that is my child. And so that's why you hear me call him the boy. And then he finally said, don't use my name, but don't call me the boy either. So now I call him the man.
So that faith, that part of the journey. Yeah. Dealing with God and getting through. That's he doesn't have to tell exactly what he went through, but kind of give an overall view of the past, 2 to 3 years,
Yeah. Testimonies help everybody. Ain't nothing like an old-fashioned testimony service. Ain't nothing like that. Well, Wanda, thank you for being our creator spotlight. And we look forward to checking out your channel. I want friends, y'all, would you please go ahead and drop your channel links one more time? I went back into back office to make sure that Nightbot was engaged. So you should be able to see those channel links rolling now. And y'all, we've got a breaking news. We've got an update from Lala, the High Vibe Coach. Y'all, this time last week, she needed a little over 300 watch hours. Now she needs just 50 more watch hours. So let me tell you my 2 favorite playlists from Lala. One, she has a podcast playlist. Y'all, when I say that she is a high vibe coach, she does plant-based nutrition and exercise and rebounding. And y'all, she is a fitness guru. Who needs Richard Simmons when we've got Lala, the high vibe coach? So check out her podcast, which is all about motivation for life, for living, clean living, healthy living, and mindset. Keeping you having a positive mindset. But then check out her exercise content as well. If you're a rebounder, I saw it, Lala. I saw you put all of your rebounding content into a rebounding playlist. Speaking of playlists, Wanda, tell us what kind of playlist we have to look forward to on your channel, friend.
I have quite a few different playlists that I've categorized the previous videos into. One will be, of course, gardening. to the
Okay.
devotionals. Let's see, guarding the devotional,
Crochet.
crocheting, yes, and some of the diamond art, some of the diamond painting, and then
Yes.
well, pretty much yes, yeah, yeah.
Friends, I cannot encourage you enough. If you want to know how KendyK, I became a fully monetized channel in August of 2024. Okay. And now have over 5,000 subscribers. Friends, let me tell you how I did it. It's real easy. Be consistent and put every piece of content into a playlist. In fact, I take every long form video
Mm-hmm.
and or live stream and I cross reference that. I just pretend like I'm a librarian. I put that thing into 2 or 3 different playlists. So this episode of Shop Talk will be in my all episode Shop Talk playlist. It will also be in my content creator corner
Okay.
playlist, which is usually like some long form videos. And that's kind of before I started Shop Talk, when I first started my YouTube channel. And I was just kind of saying, hey, this might be helpful for other creators to see. And I think at that time, I was trying to teach folks a little bit more about YouTube Studio.
Mm-hmm.
And, but yeah, I cross reference things 2 or 3 different ways. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, the dog.
Oh, okay. The dog. Still, you're a
I have a
dog.
dog. I have a yes. I have a pit bull mixed with lab. He's very he's
Well,
very attached. He was right at the table.
what is your dog's name?
Maxwell, really, but we call him Max for short.
Maxwell. That's a sophisticated name. Maxwell the pit bull. Well, can I tell you, YouTubers, um, humans love their animals. Humans love to see pets and other folks' pets. So if I were you, Maxwell would have a playlist, and I would try to get Maxwell into as much of your content as you can. Folks will be over to your
Okay.
channel trying to check out Maxwell, Max for short. Yes. So y'all don't forget to check out Life with Wanda 55 and 37. Y'all, she's a content creator, as am I. And y'all, this is the Content Creator Collective. Wanda, you can stay up if you want. I'm going to
Okay.
roll through some more channels and just
Okay.
shouting out channels along the way. Okay.
Okay.
And
all right.
up next is we have another victory to share. We have one of our own again, Vickiy's World of Chaos. Vickiy has, y'all, she's made that first step, a stepping stone that we've all been through. She has surpassed now 100 subscribers. Y'all, let's blow up the chat so that Vickiy will know that we are here supporting her. And if you've not connected with Vickiy's World of Chaos, she just recently, a couple months ago, did a channel name, and I think it's worked in her favor. So y'all check out Vickiy's World of Chaos. She is also part of the garden community. She lives in the Midwest, and she has 7 or 8 raised beds, and she's got acres behind her home. Life with Wanda 5537. So check out Vickiy's World of Chaos. She is a boy mom, and she's also a pet mom too. And y'all, she's on a weight loss journey, as am I. So you can also catch her on Monday nights for the GLP-1 Real Talk Live panel. And y'all, check me out if you are interested in if you've got something interesting to talk about, then I wanted you to join me for coffee and a conversation. That is my interview segment. Point your camera towards this QR code so you can leave me your information and I will be in contact with you. We want to shout out one of my moderators on this channel, Gemini Diva 79. Y'all, she has read over 5,000 books. Urban fiction is her vibe. Y'all, she is a voracious reader. Yes. And a member of KendyK's core. Shouting out, Mrs. Paula does retirement. And y'all, we've got someone joining the stage. So we're gonna pause right there on Mrs. Paula does retirement. And let's say hello to Grant's faithful GLP-1 journey.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
Grant.
Y'all are my mirror again.
We're always happy to see you, especially as we celebrate month's end. And you know that means that we're celebrating channel wins. What are you celebrating today, Grant?
Just having another wonderful day.
Okay.
As a channel, I just, as you said, continue to be consistent. And, you know, I'm a numbers guy, so I like watching my analytics every day, and it's probably not always the best idea, but I do it anyways. And you know, just watching those hours creep up as they do.
Okay, give us an update on your channel and your watch hours and your subscriber count.
Well, as I said, how many days ago has that been? I guess a week or so. I ended up crossing the 1,000-hour mark, which, you know, still a little bit away, but hey, it's progress. And I think I got up to 1,050 now. So I mean, that's not bad for a week to get 50 hours. So
don't minimize that. Don't
absolutely
minimize that, because y'all remember, you gain watch hours based on your long format content and your live streams minute by minute. And you now have over 1,050 watch hours on your channel. Grant, for those who may not know, tell us when you started your YouTube journey, Grant.
Sorry, it's hard for me to hear on this phone today. I don't know why, but yes, I started it on February 5th
of this year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And Grant already has over 1,000 subscribers and now has over 1,000 watch hours. He's on his way to initial or partial monetization. And friends, I know he is going to reach those goals. Grant, tell us, give us 2 specifics. And we've got another creator joining us now. This is amazing. That's what we do. At the end of the month, we celebrate channel wins. Grant, tell us one or 2 things that you did to get 1,000 subscribers and over 1,000 watch hours now.
Well, you know, not only are you consistent with your creation, but you're consistent with your support.
Ooh.
And so that's what I've ended up, you know, doing, is trying to be as loyal as I can be to as many as I can be, as much as I can be, without crossing that. You know, there's a fine line. You don't want to go too crazy, because you got to have a life too. But,
that's right.
you know,
There has to be a balance. I heard what you were saying. Be consistent on your channel, and then be consistent with your support. So what does that mean as you grow your channel community? How do you let your channel subscribers and regular viewers know that you appreciate them? Tell us what that looks like to you as a creator.
Well, you know, you're always there for them, like I say, consistently on the channel. And, you know, you offer information and entertainment and all that in a way that, you know, will benefit them. And then, you know, where a lot of creators support me, I try to do the same to them. You know, they come and show up for me, so I try to show up for them as much as I can. And, you know, you just show your genuine self, your authentic self, and, you know, show the wins. But, you know, sometimes I show what didn't win that week, you know, just to show I'm human too.
Yes. And before we introduce our next creator, Sandra James, LivingIt, Grant, you mentioned checking your analytics. You like to check your analytics and see how they have changed overnight. Y'all, if you're one of those watchers of your analytics and you're always popping over there to YouTube Studio on your app or the full desktop edition, go ahead and drop that in the chat, y'all, because I want you to know I do too. I like to check my analytics.
I even know at 3 a.m. when it updates.
Now, Grant, I didn't know that, Grant. Grant said updates for the day at 3 a.m. Well, thank you. That's what we do over here on ShopTalk. We connect, we bring together our collective knowledge because we are better together. Grant says it updates every day at 3 a.m.
I should not know that, but I do.
Well, thank you for sharing that knowledge. We want to welcome in Sandra James.
Hi, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi.
you
Excuse
for
the
joining us.
appearance. Huh?
You look fabulous as always. I see
Yes, she
Lady
does.
Daisy. And go ahead. I'm going to put you up full screen so everybody can get introduced to Sandra James, Living It.
All right. Well,
Tell
hey,
us about your
everybody.
channel.
I'm a
Miss Sandra.
colorectal cancer survivor living with a permanent ostomy. Excuse my appearance today. I've been in the backyard. I'm still working on creating my space. I share on my channel tips and tools and helpful things for new ostomates, and sharing products, appliances, how to live with it, changing the bag, and all of the things that happen with that. I also do live streams where I share with other people real conversations about everyday life. I am working on creating my space so that I can have a outside place for myself to share, videos and to talk with you all. It's almost summer. It's time to level up, and I'm just enjoying the journey.
Clearly, I can't wait for the next update on your outdoor living space. You have fruit trees just like Wanda 50 Life with Wanda 5537 also has fruit trees. I don't have any fruit trees in my backyard, so I can just live vicariously through you and Life with Wanda 5537. Y'all, Sandra James, she's a colorectal cancer survivor and thriver. She is, y'all, I'm real biased here. She is one of my favorite YouTubers in the YouTube streets. She really is. She values life in a way that unless you've been through her journey, I don't think you would quite understand. Y'all, she's a published author, and I am reading your book, Sandra James.
Thank you.
What a testimony. If you think you understood enough about Sandra James as a colorectal cancer survivor, you have got to read her biography where she shares so much more about her life, and you will have even more respect for this queen called Sandra James, Living It. And y'all, speaking of celebrating wins, we've got mom of three boys, y'all, super close, super duper close to reaching monetization. Y'all, she needs a push from us as well. Thank you for dropping in, y'all. That's what we do over here on Shop Talk. There's no gatekeeping over here. It's just creators supporting creators, creators helping creators. Y'all, if you do have a question, I've been trying to monitor chat for questions. If you do have questions, go ahead and drop those in the chat now. We're getting ready to come down from this place. Wanda, Life with Wanda 5537, she is our creator spotlight for today. And Wanda, if you would please, for those who might just be coming into the stream, would you share a little bit about your channel, friend?
Okay, how is everybody doing? That big old country, y'all. Okay, over here on my channel, Life with Wanda, it is about my life, which consists of gardening, backyard gardening, raised bed gardening, container gardening, hydroponics. I help. Well, basically, you may see videoing in my mom's yard, my sister's yard, at my yard, as well as doing crocheting, diamond painting, and doing my devotionals. Where I try to do that almost 7 days a week. But like I said, it's going to be a little switch in that. So,
Yeah. Having over 100 devotionals already as live streams and long form videos, y'all, it is all about you working smarter at this point as a content creator. And those are the types of things that I'll be covering now in Shop Talk. Is we've got, most of us have the basics down packed, but y'all, with anything associated with being a YouTuber, there's at least 12 different ways to do one thing. And so to learn different ways to accomplish things, but more than anything at this point, y'all, because raise your hand if you're just a part-time content creator. That's all of us. So that means y'all, we've got parenting, we've got well, y'all, I'm looking for my next husband. So y'all let him know.
He over there at Kojic.
Praise God for the coaching content. Yes, I was able to provide color commentary. KendyK's color commentary to go along with the 76th International Women's Convention of the Grand Old Church of God in Christ. It was my sincere pleasure, and I appreciate all of those who were joining me on my independent stream, offering that content in the vertical form. Thank you all for that. Y'all, we're going to run through. I want to make sure that we get up all these other creators because we have so many to celebrate here. And I just want to make sure that we're celebrating as many creators as we can. And y'all, speaking of which, there she is, y'all. It is our friend, Sandra James, Living It. She's a colorectal cancer survivor and a thriver and a mom and a wife. And y'all, here's another creator, Manjaro Journey with Pam. She's on a GLP-1 weight loss journey. She is a mother and grandmother. And y'all, she's one of my favorites. She's an educator. Love me some Manjaro Journey with Pam. And she celebrated reaching 1,000 subscribers just in the past week or so. So congratulations, Manjaro Journey with Pam. Friends, if you are on a GLP-1 weight loss journey, taking the weekly injections or pills, we want you to join us on the GLP-1 weekly weight loss panel on Monday nights. And Grant also supports on that panel as well, offering his voice, and that is a very unique voice as a male. Grant, give us a little update, Grant, if you would. Tell us how much weight you might have lost already, and tell us when we're going to hear from you, because we usually hear from you on Mondays on your channel.
Yeah, I have been on GLP-1 I start my 71st week tomorrow.
Wow.
And have lost 84 pounds, right at that 85 mark for my goal.
Congratulations.
And,
that's a win. That's a huge win for your health.
Thank you. And then I'll be updating for the week tomorrow at 5 with my wife.
Okay, so we'll get Grant and Christie. And do you do your workouts on Monday nights?
No, I will be doing that here in the next 2 hours.
Okay, so y'all check out Grant tonight for his live workout updates, and he does some great gets some footage, and then he interacts with the chat. You run a great live stream. I enjoy that, y'all. Get
Thank
out
you.
of the YouTube streets as creators. See how other folks are doing similar content. You guys might be in the same niche, but only you can be you as a YouTuber. That's one thing that is absolutely for sure. And y'all, there she is. It's Lala, the High Vibe Coach. She is a member of KendyK's core crew. And friends, we want her to reach monetization. Y'all, she's been in the YouTube streets about the same amount of time that I have been in the YouTube streets. And y'all, she is grinding. She is grinding. And so y'all, I would love to be shouting out Lala, the High Vibe Coach this time and next month as she reaches monetization. And y'all, we want to keep right on supporting her so that we can get her to and through full monetization. That's what we're all going for here on Shop Talk. And friends, here's some more of our great members of the Content Creator Collective. It's that guy, Kyle Vlog, and there again, Debbie Sue and Gemini Diva 79. Y'all, KendyK, I told you, KendyK is not a crocheter anymore. I wonder, can I still crochet? Life with Wanda. I wonder if I can still crochet.
I say yes.
But even if I can't, y'all, I've been doing some content and some of my ASMR content, doing some scratch art. And friends, if you do check out that content, you can leave me a comment. And if you want some of my pieces that I've created, and Sandra James, I realized I've got one coming to you because when I first started doing that, you asked for that piece. And so that gave me the idea that I could just send out all of my art pieces. And you know, when KendyK sends happy mail, I want to make sure it puts a smile on your face.
And it does.
We're going to get ready. Let me share. This was my favorite part of the International Women's Convention, was hearing from the children in the Sunshine Band and the Purity classes, y'all. Were any of my co-hosts for today, and thank y'all have just brought me so much joy by co-hosting. Were y'all in the children's choir growing up? Were y'all in the Sunshine Band? Yes, Lord.
Yes.
No.
I still believe everything you need in life, if you just were in church, Bible study, if you were in vacation Bible school, saying your Easter speech. And I was president of the junior usher boards. I always believe in order. I was the announcement clerk, but I didn't want to do it, but they tell me you're gonna do it. Your mama say you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Amen. But I thank God for my church training and my church, being raised in the church under parents who feared the Lord. I appreciate that. And y'all, so check out the Kojic content for the International Women's Convention. 76 years. Anything that has been happening that long, at 117 years for the denomination, 76 years for the International Women's Convention. It was a great time, and I enjoyed the content. I was tired. I'm still recovering from those late nights. The preacher didn't get up till 9. The preachers did not get up until 9 p.m. or after. But it was glorious. Y'all, we're going to end on that note with all of these fabulous creators. We'll start over with Sandra James, and then like Wanda, Grant's faithful, and I'll bring up the rear. Just give us a goodbye or tell us where we can see you next on your channel.
Well, just come on by Sandra James at Sandra James Living It. Come by and see what I'm doing in the morning. There will be an update with the creating of my space, and just come by and see me.
Tonight. You've got a live stream tonight, don't you, Sandra?
Yes, and also at 3:00 PST, so 5:00 CST and 6:00 EST, we will be talking about something else. So just come by. That's the time when I have just regular everyday conversations about life. And I would love to have you all with me.
Okay. So much wisdom in your words. Life with Wanda.
Hey, okay. I will be going live on Monday and Fridays with my devotionals, and I'll get in a little bit of update of the gardening when I can. I'll bring y'all in and let y'all see.
We love your gardening content. I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's okay. Thank you.
And remind us again what zone you're in for gardening.
Oh, I'm in zone 7B. Make sure if you want to get into gardening, make sure you do your homework. The way you find out your grow zone is go to Google, type in your zip code, and the word grow zone is going to pop you back a number and an alphabet. That will let you know where you are and what you're able to grow, provided the conditions are right. If not, you can do so. Just reach out to the YouTube garden community and we will help you out.
See what I mean? Yes. Thank you, Life with Wanda, and thank you for being our creator spotlight for
thank you for having me
today. Thank you so much. Grant, go ahead.
I have never heard of grow zones, so I've already learned something new from you, Wanda. That's interesting.
Okay.
And I just connected with you. I look forward to seeing your stuff.
Me too. Same here. Thank you.
You're welcome. But basically, as we mentioned earlier, I'll probably go live tonight. I don't always have a certain time on that because with the workouts and all, I get busy and then I have to get everything ready. So sometimes it's closer to 8 or 9 o'clock on Sunday night for that. But you'll usually see me for sure on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So different things for different days. Although I changed it up a little bit this week. I kind of think that was fun, actually. So
yes, you did a little travel. We got to see outside somewhere else. It was great. It all worked well.
Yeah, well, I even ran into some geese. I thought that was funny. But anyhow, so y'all just come on by anytime, and And I try to schedule mine ahead of time so y'all see it.
Y'all join me tomorrow for the GLP-1 weight loss panel every Monday night, and look for the thumbnail for that. And friends, look for my lifestyle content. It will be going live tomorrow. It'll be public tomorrow. I have it marinating overnight right at this moment with hashtags, so I can find the right audience. Y'all, these are the things that you need to do so you can grow your channel to and through monetization. I want to say a special thank you to these creators, and y'all check your emails because I will be sending you the collaboration link so that YouTube can help us to get this stream pushed out to a bigger and wider audience. Thank you all for joining me for this edition of Shop Talk. If all hearts and minds are clear, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.